Okay, let's react to this video. If you skip this video, God is letting the storm hit. Let's do this. Wait. Sorry for the sounds.
You're already looking for the next piece of entertainment, the next distraction, the next quick hit of dopamine to pull you away from this exact screen. But I need you to freeze your hand right where it is. Do not move. You didn't trigger this specific message by chance, and your feed didn't make a mistake. For months, God has been standing between you and the wreckage of your own choices. He has been absorbing the blows, delaying the consequences, and holding back the heavy winds. But this is the final intersection. If you skip this video, the umbrella is closing. God is stepping back, and He is letting the storm hit. You have turned God's mercy into a license to live like the world. Because the clouds haven't gathered and your life hasn't imploded yet, you've convinced yourself that you are untouchable. You are being spiritually lazy, hiding out in the shelter of your parents' prayers, your church's reputation, or the residual grace of your past, while living a life of total rebellion in the present. You beg for God's protection when you're scared, but you completely ignore His instructions when you're comfortable. You have built a beautiful exterior, but behind closed doors, you are cultivating toxic habits, secret compromises, and bitter roots. You think you can outsmart the law of the harvest, but God cannot be mocked. The only reason your house hasn't blown down is because He has been holding up the pillars, not because your foundation is strong. If you dismiss this warning and scroll away, you are stepping out from under the divine cover. The scariest thing God can do to a stubborn heart is give it exactly what it wants, a life completely independent of Him. When the storm hits without God as your anchor, you will realize how incredibly small and fragile you actually are. You are gambling with your mental health, your relationships, and your entire future by assuming that you can survive the collision on your own strength. If you walk away from this intervention, the enemy is waiting on the other side of this moment to tear down everything you've worked for. The hidden secrets will be exposed, the fragile security will collapse, and you will find yourself standing in the middle of a torrential downpour with no roof over your head. If you won't listen to the voice of correction, you will have to learn from the voice of the wreckage. God is not threatening you. He is trying to save you from a lifetime of superficiality. He loves you too much to let you comfortably build a kingdom on sand. If He has to let the storm hit your life, it is because pain is the only language you have left Him to speak. He tried to get your attention in the quiet, but you turned up the music. He tried to nudge you through your conscience, but you numbed it with your screens. Now, He is allowing the winds to howl because He wants to blow away every fake friend, every toxic idol, and every false security that you have placed on His throne. He is not trying to destroy you. He is trying to destroy the illusions that are destroying you. Even in the middle of the lightning, His goal is to bring you to your knees so He can finally build you on the rock. The clouds are already rolling in, and your time for negotiating is officially over. You need to drop your pride and drop your anchor before the wind carries you out to sea. This requires an immediate, violent break from your apathy. Turn off the television, put down the vice, open up your heart, and scream out for a mercy you do not deserve. Get down on your face tonight and tell Him, Lord, I am done running. Build a foundation in me that the storm cannot shake. Break the toxic agreements you've made with the dark. Clean out the rot in your character. God is entirely ready to command the wind and the waves to be still, but He will not calm the storm around you until you allow Him to rule the storm inside you. The warning has been delivered. The umbrella is in your hands. Will you throw it away? Or will you run to the Father before the first drop of rain falls? If you are ending the rebellion and letting God anchor your soul before the winds take over, type, "Anchor my soul, Lord," in the comments. Let it be your public covenant that you are staying under His cover. Subscribe to this channel so your mind stays armed with the truth before the cultural hurricane drowns out his voice again.
Reaction video, bro. The conclusion to this video is that I got emotional while watching it. I know that when it comes to talking about God, it can be very deep and you probably need more time with God. I know that there are certain times where we could just be doom scrolling with our phones. We are all guilty with it. We're literally doom scrolling with our phones, watching YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, or whatever reel that allows the scrolling works. But I know that God has a plan for me. I know that sometimes I would disappoint people. I know that there are times where people don't like me. So yeah, keep your prayers needed in the comment section. This is a very interactive reaction video I've ever reacted. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. No words to say. My voice just left me speechless when God warned me again. So yeah, that's fine. I don't know why God would warn me every day. Maybe it's like I need to love God more. So yeah, amen everyone. Sorry God, but yeah, I know tomorrow, I know that the future will be better. You will fix me. So yeah, bye everyone.